we're already logged in safetyPal, and we are now going to start adding some personnel. So when you click on personnel, the only person that will be added at the beginning will be the person who created the account. In this case, Gillian Anderson. I've already added Bob as a test. Now what I'm going to do is go ahead and add, using the button on the right hand side here, add new personnel. I'm going to add a third person. So I am going to add Sally and Smith. Now we're going to make Sally not the primary contact, but we will make Julian the primary contact. So if you're the first person to log in and you are the primary contact, be sure to go in, edit your profile and tick primary contact. We are going to add the phone numbers for Sally Smith. And email address, I'm just going to select Colombo, that's a 165, that is the one that we've created for the purpose of demonstration. Now just ensure that all your people have their own email address, because that is important for when you're signing on to things like swims for notifications. So each individual will need an individual email address. Now this is where you create the username for your personnel. So for Sally Smith, I'm going to give her a username of Smith. Yes. And the type of user she is. Because Julian's the manager, I'm going to make Sally personnel. The inspector type is for if you have inspectors checking your tools, you can give them a logon of type inspector, and that can be used for checking of plant and equipment and servicing, etc. So in this case, Sally is personnel. We can tick this box and send her a welcome email address, a welcome email message, and we'll select this and upload Sally's photo. So choose Sally's photo, and I might just put that logo in. You can see this green dot means that the photo's been uploaded. If that was red, it would mean that it didn't upload. So you can see down here there is a 3 meg size limit, and that's important because you don't want to overload your database when it's unnecessary and will make the system slow. You can now add that. So what we want to do here is add all of Sally's qualifications. So in this scenario, Sally has a certificate in training and assessment. We could put the description in, and we could add the file again for training and assessment, put the expiry in. Again, the confirmation button will be there for your principal contractor. Obviously your team will be checking that the details are correct as they go in. You'll insert that and you'll see this line come up, which is certificate for in training and assessment. Now Sally might also have things like a driver's license or a qualification such as CPR, and all these things can be given descriptions. There's the actual certificate selected, the expiry is placed in and inserted. So this has obviously not been populated, but you can go back and edit these by clicking on the pencil and then doing the descriptions, etc., and updating it. So obviously these are missing the actual evidence, which is the certificates, but make sure that they're all uploaded. Now the other thing you can do from this page is you can assign an individual to a job. Now at the moment, ABC Contracting has only been given the South Plimpton job by the principal contractor. So we can now place Sally into that project if Sally is indeed going to be working on that project. I won't do that for now, so I'm going to hit the cross rather than the tick, and I'm going to save it. So as you can see on my personnel, now the grid is populating with all of the personnel for ABC contracting. And as we build our full team, it's important that ABC contracting put the whole of staff on here, because later on you can actually allocate which staff are on which projects, and similarly you can do that with plant and equipment, allocate which plant and equipment is on which projects, or whether it's at head office, etc. So that's it for personnel. Pretty simple.